So let's start with Cat Williams.
Yes, watu waanikwe.
Watu waanikwe.
Hey. But that was something. If I see an episode of it, maybe.
Tausi was also dope.
Yeah, Tausi was dope.
Tausi got people glued to their screens.
Tausi was a taxi driver who was born here.
Yeah, I've met a guy, a Pakistani guy, an old guy. Once. He told me he's been here for 60 years. 60.
Yeah, haiko mbaya.
He was in high school in 80s.
even
But I episode 5.
Take 2.
Wagwan guys, itabidi mwenyekiti amekaa kwa mkeka, tuko kwenye kikao. Maze, this is 2024. We are back. This is our first episode this year, episode 5. We are back. We're excited. Maze, tuko excited. Tumekam na energy ingine full. I'm Brian exclusive.
Gashu.
Cliff with Annie. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Another banger. Hey, man.
Hii mwaka na.
Hii mwaka tunaanza na Simon. I'm excited. I'm excited for this year.
Bana.
We've had so many ups and downs, but anyway, we are learning. It's a learning curve. Tuna appreciate. Thank you for supporting us. Mazee, mmekuwa patient na sisi.
Bana, we appreciate that.
You guys have been patient with us.
Kini patience imeisha. Watu wapige kazi sasa.
Yeah, sasa tumerudi. Tulikuwa trial phase. Sasa now we are ilikuwa beta mode. Sasa hizi tumeingia the product itself.
Tumeupdate software.
Tumeupdate software sasa mazee. Now we are coming in hot. We're coming in hot. I hope kila kitu itakuwa sawa. 2024 any new year resolutions?
Lazima.
For us as Kikao.
Mlisema mfuatangi resolutions. Hii mwaka na imebidi nimefuata moja.
Gani? Na usidanganye.
Gashu is 14 days sober as of today. 14 days sober.
Only
mingi. Hizo ni wiki mbili.
14 days only.
Hizo ni wiki mbili msee.
Yaani wezi kama wiki mbili bila pombe.
Bali nilikuwa singekaa. On my line of duty. Singekaa.
I'm about to ask, are you okay?
Nimeenda klabu mara ngapi hii mwaka? Nimeenda kama mara 4. Na zote 4 sijakunywa. Yaani mpaka nilijiangalia vijana nikasema I'm proud of you Gashu.
Is that a resolution as well? You're not visiting a club unless you are playing.
What's the real issue mbona ukunywi?
Hakuna issue.
Ama ni 65 days of January.
Hapa. Inaweza kuwa
accounts not accounting.
Unajua inaweza kuwa you're sober not because you want to be
It's accounts not accounting.
Hapana, neka maini.
The incumbent is very there.
Wanapatia maini break.
Even for the first time Gashu is here early. Not to pay the fine.
What do you mean early?
He's avoiding it. But then you guys today on time. Congratulations.
We're always on time.
2024.
Okay, I'm always on time. At least allowed to speak myself.
We have it on record.
Not once, not twice.
Out of the last 4 episodes.
Bana. Actually, for the last 4 episodes, the only episode you came early was the one that you did not shoot.
The one you did not shoot. The one you canceled.
Wow. Anyway, to the viewers, I'm always early. Hii ni kurushwa chini ya basi.
Literally. But this year TRBD. At least umeanza vizuri. You know they say what you do in the beginning of the year, like in the beginning of something, it's gonna carry on.
If you start strong.
I've started strong. No alcohol, and I'm inviting you, my brothers.
Join me. We will take on it.
Bro, when I was doing that for 2 months, you didn't comment about it.
I never knew about it.
We didn't have
there was
the
no record. There was no record of that. Anyway, my birthday is coming soon, so maybe.
So you know, Gashu is sober, preparing his liver for the damage that is oncoming.
That makes sense. When's birthday? In how many weeks?
Don't be surprised if nothing happens on that day. I'll just drink water, buy you guys booze, treat you.
We wouldn't mind getting booze for free though.
We don't
Kanyama
mind.
here and there.
In how many weeks time?
In exactly 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I hope this time I get an invite.
What do you want from the Kikao guys? Abu birthday gifts
bana.
Zikuja for DJ Gashu.
I know mimi nataka tu turn up. We just have a good time.
Yeah, cool.
Whatever you feel like you can buy for me. Cliff sneakers naweza.
Bro.
Unaongea na
sneakers guys.
You're talking to the right guy.
Yeah, some sneakers would do me good.
I got sneakers for Christmas.
Really?
From
See, you plug the person who got the sneakers.
Yes,
Yeah.
you generous and plug the person.
Kikao fans are very nice people.
Kikao fans. Why you not seeing me and Cliff? How dark are we? I even put pink for you to see so that it's bright.
Kikao fans.
Guys, is this pink? What color is this?
I
Don't say mauve.
I don't know those
I don't know what color is that.
But yeah, confident gentleman.
I'm not saying anything this time. I was told the other time I don't know anything about gospel. So I was getting comments like, "Oh, where was him one injury?"
Now you don't want to get comments about colors.
I must say that is blue.
As long as you know the primary colors.
Colorblind.
As long as you know the primary colors. Red, green, blue.
Brayo, any resolutions this year?
Not in full. Like, of course, there are things I want to achieve. Yeah, just turning dreams into reality.
Good.
All the
I
best.
think that's the only resolution I have right now, man.
It is.
Yeah, my year has started on well, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful it has started on a good note.
Wonderful.
Thank God. Sindio.
Congratulations on the new deal.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Even if you are not told,
Even if you're not being told
the
anything.
grapevine is ripe.
No, but
we're happy for you.
You guys knew
But
about
we're happy
it.
for you, though.
You guys knew about the deal. Come on. Stop playing it. Cool. You
need
knew
to
about
invite
it.
the Kikao guys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, by the way, yeah. Actually,
no.
no, of course, guys. Let me just put it out there. Yeah, you're welcome. I've got a new venue. I'm playing at weekly. Mazee kujeni pale Palm Jumeirah. It's got amazing views. If you've been watching my Instagram of late, man, I've got some sunset views to die for.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. So I'm playing at a really nice spot, Voco, Dubai the Palm. They've got happy hour, very good prices. Come through. It's open to the public. It's a pool.
That's nice.
Yeah, get your bikini.
So we can swim?
Get your bikini gear.
But you don't know how to swim and you're asking about swimming.
It's okay, I'll stand in the water.
It's a recreational pool. It's not deep.
But let me tell you, when you go to the
views.
pool, if you don't know how to swim, just walk around the water. People think you're swimming. Nobody cares if you're swimming, as long as you don't drown.
Well, it's fine. Let me just not find you at the pool. Like, take a deep bath there.
Yeah, man. So yeah, 2024 started on a good note. Let's see how it goes towards the end of it. Yeah, we've got so much planned out for you guys as Kikao podcast.
Yeah,
we are not gonna give you the details, but yeah, just keep watching.
Yeah.
Keep
what
watching.
about you, Cliff?
For this year, of course, as Brian said, turning dreams to reality. One or two things I'm deciding to do this year, so maybe all this will come through.
All the best, man.
2025 started with a bang, of course, as you know.
Hey, man.
Last weekend, as you know.
So,
The prince was around.
Wow. I saw the videos. I couldn't make
the
it.
weekend, I also couldn't make it. The weekend was amazing, man. From the rugby sevens team winning the championship.
Wow.
Congratulations to both
the
sevens ladies team and
Shujaa Lionesses,
Shujaa Lionesses and the Shujaas as well. Yeah, man, that was a good. I was working, so I couldn't go, but man, it was amazing to see the boys.
Yeah, I attended 2 of the 3 days. The boys did great. The ladies did great. It was amazing.
nice.
And for sure, Kenyans did a lot of support, and they were turning up.
Yeah,
quick.
that's a
it was,
good
it
We
was
need to see
amazing.
our team back in the sevens.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. I think
this year they should be able to play.
They collected maximum points on this
this
in
tournament.
Dubai challenge. So I think there is a next tournament, 2 more tournaments. If they collect
enough points, they'll
we
be
are
back
through
in the
to
circuit.
December. We are seeing the boys in Dubai Sevens.
We need that. We need that. again.
Yeah, we need them. We need them to come through. Gashu, how's your year kicked off?
Kicked off nicely. No show yet, but
As nakam.
things are brightened up.
Yeah.
Huko mbele kunakaa vizuri.
Yeah.
14
There's
days
light at the
sober.
end of the tunnel. That's nice.
Mbele pazuri.
Mbele pazuri.
Yeah, wonderful.
I'm happy, and then as you said, we have so much planned for this year in terms of Kikao and also individually.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens. Mungu mbele, bidii na kaukora kidogo.
Na kaukora kidogo lazima manze.
Small ukora like this.
There's somebody, I remember there's an incident. Somebody was telling us ati hata kama umeokoka lazima ukuwe mwokovu mjanja.
Lazima kaukora kidogo.
Lazima uweke mahali kidogo ucheze.
The rules were made to be broken, but you just need how to break it.
Hey man, so things have been happening over the last few weeks,
Yes.
especially this. So let's start with Cat Williams.
Yes, watu waanikwe.
Watu waanikwe. Hey.
But that was something. I mean, to come out and like call out your brothers and friends and people you've been working with.
Yeah.
But no, I think he just spoke his truth.
Yeah, I'm saying to come and call out the reality of it.
Yeah, but
you know, not everybody likes to be told the truth.
Yes,
and
and
have you seen the responses? People are like taking it serious on the.
But the thing that stood out for me is that nobody has refuted the claims. They've they've either thrown shade or they've said something.
Maybe it's coming.
I've saw
Maybe it's coming.
Because see, when
I'm
you
sure there will be some responses.
responses
are there.
are there, but nobody has said you're lying.
You're lying.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
nobody
I'm
has
sure
said you're lying.
somebody's waiting for a platform.
That guy
say,
has
yes,
that
this was a
guy
lie.
has receipts.
No. That guy.
I think
he
he
gave the interview
understands.
nicely.
Cat Williams has been in the industry for decades, so he knows the inner workings. But you know, that's the thing with the entertainment industry, man. There are so many things that happen in the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
And
sure.
see, even Ice Cube came out and said, "Yo, man, thanks to Cat Williams for standing up for
Yeah.
me when it comes to the movie, the Friday After Next."
Friday After
Because Cat Williams said things that happened that people didn't know about, you know, shooting of that movie and what Ice Cube maybe had to go through and what he had to deal with. So for some reason, I think, there's some truth in what he said. If it rubbed off some people badly, well, that's the
Definitely,
thing.
when the truth comes,
It's,
you know,
it's like the way I said KRG can't do music. You know, it's
But
like,
KRG can do music though.
Jesus, you're going back
have you
there.
listened to the song he released with Conscience, man?
Actually, I've never heard that song. I haven't listened to it.
Man,
Dope music, big up KRG.
As dope as Conscience is.
So,
But no, I second Jalango. Jalango said the only person that is on top of KRG right now in the Kenyan industry is Simple Boy, and I agree. That
Simple
guy
Boy has a
new jump.
Has a new jump.
And it's-
I think
and
today or
it's dope.
yesterday.
guys, only how bad am I in the
DJ.
keeping up with the happenings? I haven't had. Anyway, I saw the song for
Go back to
KRG, but I
alcohol, man.
didn't.
I've-
I had to go back to alcohol.
Did you like it? The one he did
I
with
didn't listen
Conscience.
to it. I just saw it highlighting on
Tell
my.
us what you think about that song. I mean,
I think I need to listen to it once I get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll listen to both of them.
if you manage to make Conscience sound basic, man, you have to be really.
But come on, man.
we don't have lawyers here.
But yo, listen. So yeah.
No,
so,
but on Cat Williams, no.
On Cat
this,
Williams.
This is my take on Cat Williams. First, maybe I might question why say it now. It's not like he has never had a
Maybe.
platform to
Yeah,
say that.
yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
So why say it now?
it's publicity, man.
And then, good enough.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
And then number
Yeah.
two, I'm thinking people will come out. They'll also wait for the platform or the right people to go to and say their truth. So,
No, but he
this,
said-
this story is about to. It's just starting.
No, he said.
It's just starting.
He said that he's a very smart person. Over the
He
years,
is.
he's seen
No one
people.
refutes.
He has a very high IQ, actually.
Yeah, he has a high IQ. But he said, "I'm a smart person. I sat back and watched. People spoke badly about me. People got their platform and said whatever they wanted to say. They didn't know I had information about them.
Yeah. Sure.
I think it got, sometimes it gets to a point as a person or even as a man where you say, you know what, enough is enough. Let's face this thing.
Yeah.
Now let's talk facts. Let's not stop hiding behind.
Let me speak my truth.
yeah.
Let me say what I feel. I've been bottling up.
Yeah.
And he looked for the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
And the perfect platform.
perfect-
Because
yeah.
it's all about timing as well. You need
Yeah,
to
true.
know when to hit them and hit them hard
Yes.
and hit them correct. You
'Cause,
know, so
he
even
said that
me, if
when he
I-
walks in a room,
Yeah.
behind his back, people are like talking,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are stabbing him.
Yeah.
But when he walks into a room,
Yeah.
people are bowing down.
Yeah,
People
they,
are going
they,
their
they,
heads.
they recognize his,
Yeah,
his status
yeah.
and his role in in everything that he's done.
For me,
saw,
I'm just saying it's
Dave
about to
Chappelle.
go
Like,
down.
you know, Dave Chappelle walked out of the industry for so many years, and then he came
Yeah.
back because he realized this is it's too much for me. I don't need this. He walked out of was it $50 million or $5 million?
Yeah, $50 million.
$50
$50
right?
million.
That was a lot of money, and he decided, no, you know what, I
Yeah,
can't
it's not worth
do
it.
this. And by the way, speaking of Dave Chappelle, he has a new Netflix special out. If you've
special,
not
yeah.
watched it, it's amazing. Man, I think for me, Dave
But-
Chappelle
but Dave is
is the
funny.
goat
But Dave
when
is-
it comes
You
to
guys get to
stand up.
watch
For me, yeah, Kevin.
You know,
Hart,
after the
Lift,
expose,
lift,
I kind of didn't like that movie as much as.
I've not
The
gotten
new
a
one, I
chance
watched
to
it
watch
today.
The new
Actually,
one,
I watched it
I've
today.
not gotten a chance to
So
watch
I
I
watched
just watched it.
and I'm like, you know, when you hear someone say something about someone, and now you're looking at it and you
Yeah,
can
that-
see it, and I'm like, okay, I didn't see this before. I can see it now.
Yo, so you're thinking of Kevin Hart is about to change because of what?
No, I
Kat
don't
said?
know. I don't want him to change or anything.
No, like
but-
your personal thinking is about to change because
Like
of what,
how you see him.
Like
Now,
how
I
you see him is
see
about
him
to change
now.
now because
Yeah.
of what Kat said.
Yeah.
Oh no.
See, he said something about when you get to that point where these Hollywood people give you like a white girl who will never even be interviewed anywhere. And then someone in TikTok, when I did a research, and now brought the faces and the girls that have been given.
Akina Steve Harvey, nani,
Akina
nani,
Steve
nani,
Harvey.
yeah.
They all have these white girls. You know, when he said that Steve Harvey said that my wife is my pillar, I could not have met him. And he was like, bro, you forgot you said that about the other one. Like,
Exactly, the first one.
Well,
Yeah.
you have to say that about the current one anyway. Every time you're
But
doing.
you see, but the thing is, even Nyashinsky said in this song Kebs, he industry called the demons because show nataka fame. Let me tell you, these things, even back home locally,
Yeah.
in the entertainment industry is run by people who want to control how you act, how you appear, how you do, how you move, there are people who are playing behind the scenes, and with Hollywood is responsible in navigating the shape the whole world takes.
Yeah.
And I'll give you an example. Look at anything, what I will say, the powers that be want to control and want to influence in the masses. They will use Hollywood. When after 9/11, after 9/11,
9/11,
September
yeah,
11.
yeah.
Look at all the movies
All the
that
movies
came
that
out of
came out,
Hollywood. They had this stereotype about the Middle East with
Okay.
terrorism, with hijackings. Look at Kina 24. Look at all the series that came around that
Yeah,
time.
came around
They were
that time.
all based on terrorism and all this, and then that was the focus and that was the agenda at the time. We want to portray this message,
This particular group as this
message and this
particular
particular
people,
group as this. And then now look at the movies today. Every other movie that comes out has an LGBTQ agenda.
Yeah.
Even for the most unimportant.
An important part of it. They
Yeah,
just
of
put
it,
it.
yeah.
even
but they
even
just-
a scene that
yeah,
was not about to be there.
Yeah, they just
Exactly.
throw it.
They'll
Wake up.
just throw it in somewhere. They'll just throw it in because that's the agenda they're trying to push it. That is every season there's an agenda that Hollywood pushes, and there's people who run it. I mean, the people who behind the scenes
you guys believe
the
the
power to-
pedophile thing is becoming a thing now in the US.
what do you mean?
The pedophiling.
The pedophiles.
Yeah. Because I saw there's this tunnel in New York, the one that was built by the Jewish community. And the tunnel, they had like baby coats and baby chairs and mattresses.
I don't know about that.
There's this incident that came up.
That's
There's
dark.
a tunnel that apparently they claim it was built during the COVID-19 era for them to like navigate through one area to another, avoiding the police arrest and the masking and all that. But in deeper closing, they found that there were even like baby clothing. There were like car seats for the babies. And then the tunnel, it ends up to like a child museum. So there's like a museum where there's a segment where the kids sit and
Really?
the entertainment.
That's crazy.
That's crazy and
I
dark.
don't know about.
I think the exposés now that are coming out is more.
Man, right now
the
they
exposés right now.
but you know the thing is, I think people right now are there's a lot of information that is coming out and people are releasing. So there's so much that is being released in terms of there's a lot of the dark things that are happening around the globe.
Man.
And these guys,
And that's what I'm saying. That's the thing.
Hollywood
There's
thing.
always an agenda with everything that happens. There's always an agenda, and
Yeah.
somebody is pushing that agenda. And you see, that's why you find now, before 10 years, 15 years ago, nobody cared about funding. Governments based on sexuality. Now in Uganda, they're getting sanctions because they have a stand
They have a
against,
stand against
against sexuality
the
and against
LGBTQ
LGBTQ
community.
Yeah, with cancel culture. Look at what cancel culture is doing. When we talk of socialites,
You keep asking this
how do you define a socialite?
for not wanting to use any derogatory
term.
term, I still took socialites.
But it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
A socialite
No, it's
is
not.
just a high end. It's just a
No,
a high-end
it's
escort.
not.
It's an
No, it's not.
escort.
There's a difference.
There's no
There's a difference.
Okay, what's the difference?
There's a difference.
What's the difference?
A socialite, there's a socialite who's by the name social. She makes her income through any social media. Means like if her face is there to advertise something, an influencer might be a socialite.
So there's a difference between an influencer and a socialite.
An influencer is a
influencer?
socialite.
No.
No.
An influencer is a socialite.
No.
By a larger term, yes. But an influencer and a socialite, they're two different people.
Let us.
I'm not going down for you guys trying to force me to say a socialite is.
Let us go back home.
gave me.
Let us go back home and let us start from where this whole thing, socialite thing, started.
Okay.
So, look at the ones we have in Kenya. Let's take the big three or big two. I won't mention their names at first.
Oh, there is also a big three.
No. We know the big three.
You know
back
them.
home.
Eh? Okay, fine. Let's go. Before they became the millionaires that they are today.
Yeah.
Cindy, before what business were they doing? Because they started opening businesses and got into entrepreneurship when they were already rich. So where did they get this? Where was the backbone?
Well, I want to be dumb and say they were saving.
You want to be, from where?
They were not employed.
Where they were getting their money from?
Yeah.
Because remember, these guys were flying into Dubai.
Showing up kwa clubs,
These
doing what?
guys were coming to Dubai, flying business class and everything. You don't have a shop. You don't have a business. You have nothing. What are you selling if it's not your body? Ideas.
Yeah.
No.
They were coming to advise guys here.
Boutiques, shoes, whatever.
Yeah.
Those came later.
Those came later.
If I come to Dubai, I'm coming to shop.
Those came after the Range Rovers.
After the Range Rovers.
You buy a Range Rover before you open a business.
How?
You guys are targeting people for Range Rover.
Just saying. I don't even like Range Rover. So
You started that we are not mentioning names, and now you are starting mentioning
those
Range
are the
Rovers.
was mentioned. We just give an example.
The two of them, I mean, most of them drive Range Rovers, right?
Yeah.
A quick search will
Mara-
give you a list of 3 driving Range Rovers.
No, I'll
quick
give you a good
search.
example. This one I'll mention the name.
No.
Go ahead. No, we don't know.
Someone like Betty Charlo. She's an influencer. Other than the,
and she was in media.
she was in media.
Yeah.
So we can see where her money came
Yes.
from to where she is now.
Okay.
Now, where she stands, because she's not doing the media thing, she's more of an influencer.
But she has a backbone where she was in media, and that is where she built her audience. That is where she built her brand.
So
So
if she-
Vera, what did she build before she got? Apart
Became-
from doing the
yeah.
video, you guy.
Okay, video you guy.
So you guy, one video
So
will
how
buy you
much
a
do you
Range
think she was
Rover
paid?
and
Whatever
Range
she was
Rover.
paid.
Come
Whatever
on.
she was paid.
and fly you to US and
Video-
everywhere
video you
with
guy.
one video.
Video you guy. After that video, she was being called to club
Club
appearances.
appearance. Do you think how
Yeah.
much do you think they pay you club appearance?
in a
you
year?
never
No
know.
more DJ is paid 30K.
Come on.
A DJ is
At
paid
the
30K.
time,
Well, it
maybe
depends.
now. At the
The-
time, they were
the-
starting out.
the-
Apart
depends
from
how
taking
you are.
nude photos with Kev Buo, what else were they doing?
I think I made so much money through that.
Kev Buo used to take them nude
If
photos, right?
someone today calls Kikao for a club appearance and say 50K, who will question?
Well, at least we have business. We're doing something.
We're doing something.
We employed
And we are
you,
selling
we
a
run our own
product.
businesses.
Because we're going to speak about it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are selling. we are
Maybe
selling- we are
someone
selling
will
the
start saying,
product.
hey, hawa wa Kikao washaanza kupata wamama huko nje.
Washapata wamama wameanza
But also
kuchuna
we have
mboga.
jobs. I mean, quality. We have that's the whole point. We have jobs. There's
Yeah,
a
we have
backbone.
jobs.
There's a
At least we have
backstory
something
to
where
it.
we can say we started.
Yeah, if you see me driving a good car, it's not because I'm just sitting here talking. It's because there's a backbone to it. These people don't have. Anyway, let me not rattle too many feathers. But
But speaking of exposes,
hey, now speaking of rattling feathers, there's feathers I want to rattle today. I'm in the mood. We're starting.
Rattle them.
2024
Iko nini?
knockup. You're not mincing words.
Piga watu kiboko, iko nini?
mapasta.
Mapasta. Yeah, that is where I know that is where Cliff is going. Yo, did you see that thing of
Yo.
TD Jakes?
No,
Like
on a
TD Jakes.
serious note, that thing was very sad. Very sad.
No, not TB Joshua. TD Jakes.
I don't know about the TD. The TD Jakes was mentioned in the P Diddy's thing. Okay.
But power bottom.
I didn't read much about it actually.
Apparently, it's a power bottom. It's all over the place, and yeah,
What's power bottom?
power bottom.
Sherehe mbalimbali.
Chama ya sisi kwa sisi.
Okay.
Chama ya us for us.
As for sisi kwa sisi is better. Chama ya kuchuna mboga.
Sasa no, apparently power bottom. Hey man, I don't even define explaining it.
Yeah,
Is just
it's okay, I'll go
disgusting
research
enough.
it.
But sasa,
But for a Kikao person who's blank like me, at least let us know what is.
yeah, tell us in the comment section. Tell Gashu what power bottom is in the comment
No,
section.
please.
But so apparently he's being accused of what is it called? Participating in those
In funny,
sex parties in Diddy's house.
We did his house. Yeah.
And of the same sex, that is. So he's with younger boys and other men, and things like that. So
I thought only Catholic fathers. Anyway.
Yo, let me tell you. I know. Let's be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's one place that this, the church is where all this evil is hidden.
Yeah.
It is hidden
Yeah.
deep down because they have this covering of we are men of God. So, but the things they do, like you said, it's also many. I mean, it's not a secret. So many. What was name? Kizingo. So many cases we've heard of priests who molested boys, young boys in the Catholic Church, and
But I was
seminaries
watching
and all
that TB Joshua thing,
and then there's TB Joshua. Now that is even worse.
The way I had one friend. I always have a friend. I had one friend in some workplace. You couldn't tell her shit about TB Joshua.
Yeah, with the Pastor Awor.
Yeah, TB.
If you meet an Awor follower.
Kuna mwingine anaitwa Ezekiel.
You cannot. So apparently, I remembered a story where my mom went to Pastor Ezekiel's church one time, and she was asked to pay a consultation fee. I'm like, consultation
Let me tell you
fee.
something, and I'm going to say this. Like I said, I'm gonna
kuongea na mchungaji.
And then you talk to the assistant, not even him.
No. You get to meet him.
You see,
but now the kind of things he will tell you is just bullshit because these are things that I can tell you.
Let me tell you, I want people to listen to this, and that's why I say I'm gonna rattle feathers. Today I came
prepared,
I came guns out. Today I'm there with my shotgun. I just want to blast, but I'm not blasting anyway. This is my opinion. This is my personal opinion. But if you watch that documentary very carefully,
TB Joshua,
the TB Joshua one, and you'll see that there's telltale signs. If you look at some of these controversial preachers, even back home in Kenya, there's telltale signs. There's similarities. Like you see. There's a way they brainwash you to believe. It's a cult kind of mentality where now what they say is law, what it is word. There's a way you see, like this Emmanuel TV thing. The reason this guy started that TV station is because you cannot watch. If you go, for example, if in Kenya, if I open a church, if I go to NTV and tell them give me a 1 hour slot every Sunday, I don't have the power to change your mind that fast. But if I open my own TV station, I keep you glued there 24/7. You will see all the miracle services. You will see everything. So you have enough time. Every time you switch on your TV, you want to watch me. That is brainwashing because you don't really. Who needs to be watching? Come on, what are you doing with your life apart from listening to the word? And there's nothing wrong with listening to the word of God. But also look at the history. Look, we've got preachers in Kenya who've been there for 2 decades, 3 decades. They don't have that kind of crazy following. It's not that they don't perform miracles. It's not that people in their churches don't have sick patients.
Correct.
But nobody allows you. I'm going to mention names. You can, like somebody like Bishop J.B. Masinde in Deliverance Church Umoja. The guy has been there for decades. You'll never find people coming with an ambulance with a sick person at Aombe. Kwani your church, they don't have sick people. They don't have people with relatives, but they've been taught the word of God. They know how faith works.
Exactly.
You don't just pull somebody from the hospital bed and bring him up at Aombe. If you allow it, even you as a man of God, then you are wrong because huyu mtu akikufia hapo utasema nini time ya Mungu. Come on, you were supposed to be getting medication. Faith and science can coexist in the same.
Someone told me, even the Bible says, Jesus told them, don't follow what I'm doing. Something like listen my words or don't do my action. Listen to what I'm telling you. Or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Let me tell you, when you bring that up, I'm gonna say something. Yeah, like if you look at the story of this thing of. Especially like if you look at the story of TB Joshua, you see he said he never went to school, not theology, nothing. History ati pastor ameitwa,
he was ordained.
Ati mimi niliitwa nikuwe mhubiri. Kwanza if you go to a church if you go to a church where ati pastor yako anakuambia unajua mimi sikusoma niliitwa na Mungu
aliniongelesha.
Kimbia na hata take off your shoes and run because man
mimi nataka kuitwa ngoja niitwe kwanza.
Because listen, do you know even Jesus himself went to school of ministry at the age of 12. Listen, I'm serious. At the age of 12, he went into the temple, right? And when the parents came to pick him up, what did he say? I'm in my father's house. Why are you picking me up? For 18 years, we don't know what he did. He came, we read about him when he was 30. For 18 years, he knew who he was. He knew what his role was. He knew we are saying he's the son of God. So he can heal and he can speak life and death upon people. But he sat under somebody's feet and was taught ministry. Asa wewe umeamka asubuhi tumeitwa now, alafu they always have this unavanga sijui white, they always have holy than thou, this holy than thou stature whereby they are not, it's like they're not mortal men au wameitwa sasa, how they are just up there
some olive oil hapa kule.
If I see with bodyguards, I'm like,
who wants to
kill a pastor? Like
how many people have you offended for you to
be working with a bodyguard?
But on the hindsight also I'm thinking, look, it's brainwash, right?
It's brainwash. It's cultic.
It always happened to the poor.
It is.
Yeah, and women.
Because you see, because let me tell you why it happens. Even the rich, it can happen to them. The problem with us as human beings, as human beings, we look for instant fix. We look for an instant fix in terms of, this church, huyu anaombeanga watu from the blind he sees immediately. That is what people run to. In that church, when you're prayed for the blind see, and these are theatrics. Everything happens in God's time. Even the Bible will teach you that everything happens. You remember that story I gave you in episode 4 about me praying and getting soda? We said it was an instant miracle, but in hindsight, when I come to think of it, it was not.
It was timing as well.
Because remember, for me to pray that day, it is because I had formed a habit of praying every time before I eat. So it was a culmination of everything that I've been doing.
True.
That habit that I'd formed of
me
like
praying.
Eventually, the reward came in light because I did it in secret. I was doing it alone in my house, in my school. Every time before I eat, I used to pray. But for once, God was rewarding me because you've been diligent in your prayer, and I'm going to reward you in front of your friends.
Correct.
Everybody else benefited, but it was my habit. It was me who was praying every other time.
But religion is becoming too extreme.
And that's why when
I told someone, instant fix. That is why people get scammed.
Yeah, and that's why socialites are dying. I'm not saying that
because you're looking for quick money. You're looking for instant fix.
Quick money.
I want 1 meter right now.
Hapa ngiriso mbili tufanya blah blah blah. Within 3 days you have 1 million. Bap.
I had a discussion with some people and we're talking about this Kagame thing. You know, Kagame closed all churches, everything. Any prayer place. Alizifunga zote. You have to produce
go to school.
You have to go to school, have a degree or a certificate that shows.
Because you cannot teach me the word of God and you've not been taught by anybody. Ati wewe kama Yesu mwenyewe alifundishwa na yeye mwenyewe alikuwa tunasema ni Mungu.
This kanisa za mabati. It doesn't have to be like everybody's a pastor. Guys, come up with a nice structure, nice formula, nice everything, a program, everything that you can even do other things.
Yes.
And then now another thing he added, he started taxing these people. Because churches have so much money, and that is what is giving these people power to wash
people who want to launder money will
go to the church.
Go to the church.
Guys, even our musicians.
And also, and this story of one hit wonder, at somebody just comes up instantly and is doing miracles, and you're just running to them. You don't know where they're getting this power from. Look at the people who've been preaching for years and years and years and years, even in Kenya. Kina Karaoke, we've known these guys since Kina Pastor Lai, since they were kids. Like for example, like somebody like Pastor Lai, I started going to his church.
Wilfred Lai
in 90s when he was in Buxton. When he went to Bamburi, where his church today is, he has a glass cathedral. But for years and years and years, that place he used to preach in a tent. Before he built
I remember the program on KTN.
It used to be a tent.
Jesus celebration.
And you see, he only needs 1 hour of your time on a Sunday morning. He doesn't need the whole day to teach you. Every day, kila siku niona angalia tu kwa TV.
Lakini Commander
is a comic guy.
Special yake General Commander ni comedian.
Give him a special in Netflix.
Sasa yapi yako na sasa TV.
So Commander tunamfuata ama tuachane na Commander.
No, actually, what I say is, and Kanyari said it, when he was being exposed. You remember that time they did a Kanyari expose? And later on it came to emerge that this guy, he doesn't tell you about mambo ya Mungu. He just uses the name God and anairusha everywhere. But when it comes to preaching in his church, he hires out preachers. Like someone who's like, you know, the people who do it, hata kama hujaenda shule, there's someone who's like,
no, I'm not saying that you cannot be called to service in terms of preaching and everything. You can, but even when you are, take time, go sit under somebody who has wisdom and experience and learn. Hii story ya kuambia ati now ukivaa hii kitu una nyota ya ndoa, ukiweka sijui nywele ya nini, come on man.
Na lazima upande mbegu.
Umekaa tu hapo unaambiwa hivyo vitu ati wewe umevaa chain, wewe hiyo silver, hiyo chain yako ya silver hii
ndio inakupeleka kwa shetani, ndio inafanya milango zako zifunguke.
Those are commanders preachings.
Yeah. Guys, you see when you watch the TB Joshua expose,
and you see this
you
is
come
the
to
same thing you were
understand,
saying, yeah.
these guys are not even they're using the name of God to brainwash you to do now whatever kind of because that guy's a pedophile.
Alafu unakumbuka what he used to tell, if you watch that documentary, he used to tell every other woman that you have a spirit
for lust.
For lust.
Yeah.
There's a lady who came and
from
said
Zimbabwe or Zambia.
She said I was
Namibia,
raped.
yeah.
She said I was
Zambia.
raped, and therefore no, you are not raped. You have a
Yeah.
spirit of fall. Can you imagine somebody was raped alafu namwambia wewe ati wewe uko na pepo ya kutaka wanaume.
Akona nyota ya wanaume.
Hey, what kind of no unasema hapo na unasema unahubiri neno ya
Yeah.
God. Come on man.
No,
Alafu but anyway, shine your eyes guys. I mean these are the telltale signs, and these things
Take time to
know who
my
you're
take
going
out
to listen
on that thing was desperation is real.
Yeah, definitely.
Like somebody is really desperate to
You know,
make
when
it.
you want to
The
when you want to
somebody is
when you
really
want to
desperate
when you want
to
to
make
catch
it.
someone, when you want to get something from someone, you hit where they're desperate
Yes,
about.
you hit
Kama
them
ni
where
kazi,
yeah.
if I come and tell you I'm hiring somewhere, I'm desperate looking for a job. There's this story of guys who are told that there is a hiring in Westlands, and then you should come with the sports shoes, sportswear, because you need to like show how fit you are. Nini. Guys came with the laptops. Nini. You have to come with a laptop. You have to come dressed in a suit, but carry sportswear. Because you need to show how fit you are, because the jobs that you're gonna be given is the kwa field.
It's a sporty,
Yeah.
it's sporty and in the
I
office.
had
This
a
guy
story.
came, and then they were told,
okay.
strip, suti, laptop na masimu mwache hapa, go change, come wearing now the sportswear, so that you can go to the field, you won't see how fit you are. See, guys were shown where to go and change. Coming out, there's no
Hakuna kitu.
mali yenu ishaenda.
I was
Now you see, you're so desperate
That's the
looking for a
thing,
job.
eh.
I can use the slightest
slightest
of anything.
I can
don't even have
convince
to be
you, like,
convincing. I just need to show you how, like, I have this, what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Because even conning, it kind of, someone will just like listen to what you're saying. The long game con.
Yeah.
They listen to what you're saying, and you're talking about how you want to buy a Mercedes. Hey, that's my dream car. Nini.
Yeah, you
And
want
then
a
they call you
Mercedes,
something, they'll show you like, gari iko, una pesa ngapi? Guy, if someone is selling you a Mercedes for 500,000, a 209, ama 2015 version, blah, ask yourself
it's
so
a
many
good
questions.
skill. If the deal is too good, think twice.
Think
twice.
When
Yeah,
it comes
think
to business, when it comes to
anything in life.
you do,
Anything in
you have
life.
to stop going for the quick fix. That is where you get
stop the
scammed.
quick fix.
Stop looking for instant miracles.
And I think we should host someone. We should host someone here who's for example, been in UAE for a long time, and tell us what they've achieved in this long time that they've been in UAE, and how.
What? I've not been here for long, dude. Dude, there are people who have been here for 15 years.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not even half of that.
I know my taxi driver today was telling me he's been here for 16 years.
Yo, you see?
Yeah, I met someone, taxi driver, who was born here.
Yeah, I've met a guy, a Pakistani guy,
I met 20
an
plus.
old guy. Once he told me he's been here for 60 years. 60.
60 years.
Yes, like he has seen Dubai grow from a desert literally
Yeah.
to
When you had to
this
present
big
your
city.
passport to go into Abu Dhabi, you need to have a visa to go to Abu Dhabi.
yeah, when it used to be Emirates, like different before they became UAE.
Before they
Yeah.
became UAE.
This guy has been here longer than the country itself has existed. Because when he was telling me 60, it was in 2020, so that means it's been 64 years.
Wow.
Because I remember it was during COVID time. It was during COVID time when I met that
that's
guy.
what I'm saying. We need someone to tell us, because I think also people forget, because I also get messages of people asking me, hey, I want to come to Dubai, you live in a good life. Hey, boss, I'm not living a good life.
Don't believe the Instagram
Don't
stories.
believe the life, man. And that is what is
Mi
getting
nikipost
people.
nimekuwa inda the whole night nilikunywa hata drink moja.
So someone will see you posting in that the whole night, and anajua huyu jamaa ameomoka.
Umechukua videos, you know.
It's even out here, how much is it to hire a Ferrari? Not even hiring. You know someone who has one, akubebe. You just need to sit on the driver's seat.
Why do you even need to sit? You just go to JBR, find one open. Sit inside.
Let me tell you, talk to those guys for car hire nicely. Tell them I want a video. They will take your
they'll tell
videos
you.
and photos.
Yeah,
That
Washa.
doesn't mean somebody is driving you.
Yeah.
That's what your socialites in Nairobi are coming to do here. You think
So
they have
now,
money.
a lady, and sorry to say this, because I know some people in our Patanga at a naivety level, but guys, there's nobody who becomes rich instantly unless you are born in old money. born in old money doesn't
Unless
make
you
you rich
inherit it.
instantly.
Even old money, the old person did not get it that
Exactly.
easy. So who are
You
you?
need to
And even when you
make a
inherit,
step
if you
to-
don't know how to work around it, you'll lose it in days.
Yeah.
So guys, I saw
lose it as
Uhuru has been born in money, but he never renovated State House. And our excellency is renovating it for almost 800 million. Eish.
That's.
I think
I don't even know
think-
what to say about that.
I think our excellency, man. I don't know I don't know what to say about him. Apparently, they found the coffers empty, but they have 800 million to
Yeah.
renovate.
How? Yeah. No, before we even get there, they had money to buy new LC. It was LC 450.
It's 570.
570.
Dude, even what are
LS.
they called? Civil servants
LS,
are
sorry.
going months without pay
Yeah.
at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, civil servants are going without
But
pay.
on 800 meter was
They
somewhere.
could renovate.
And they will tell you that is the state house budget based on there's a state house fund.
Yo, look now. If you want to know the people with the money in that renovation, look for the people who was tender for
tender
the
for the
tiles,
tiles,
I don't
painting.
know, painting. I don't know,
The
door
structure.
locks, furniture.
Just the small things.
Yo,
But now you see that.
I was watching. Sorry, yeah, just say.
We were talking about that thing about State House. It reminded me of they started this kanisa thing in State House and prayers. Every
how is
morning.
it going?
I don't know if it's still on.
It was true.
Yeah,
It was a joke.
No. It was true.
They
They used
started
to
a
do
church in
morning.
State House.
No, it's not a church, but
A devotion.
you had to attend like a morning devotion before.
You see how in high school there was a morning devotion.
But it was true.
There was one for staff.
Nah, I don't believe it. I don't
this guy-
believe it.
Go read about it.
I don't believe it.
You see how in the morning in high school you used to do golden bells.
Golden bells. Guys, talking about golden bells. So when I went to high school, kawaida imeanza. It's iPhone ama hapana. So
My iPhone is my baby.
when I joined high school, so you know when they tell you the things to come with. So they had this golden bell thing. Someone came with a golden bell, like literally.
Painted gold.
And then now the teacher who was registering him in, because you know he has to go through the list.
where's the
and like, where's the golden bell here? Where's the golden bell? So the teacher took the bell and he was like, yes.
At least they had a new bell. Maybe they were using the one you put your hand and
They actually used it for. It was given to the staff room for like when I don't know what they were using it for, but
I know schools which you are on opening day you are told to come with a panga.
first is
slasher.
sports.
Slasher.
First
Yeah.
was sports.
No, not me. But I know schools where you come to.
So how many slashers do you bring to the school?
If the school is admitting, maybe
Alafu imagine unapewa punishment, alafu slasher yako ndo unachukua.
Ukafika nayo nyasi.
but you know what was the best punishment in high school? Sneaking out and then you're being told come with a barbed wire.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
That was crazy.
For us, the worst one was
Come with the barbed wire.
go the whole day without
with the
the
barbed wire. With the barbed wire, like the place you pass through. Will it be able to?
But haiko hivyo. Ulikuwa unapimwa kama mita tatu.
You come with the whole
No,
roll.
you come with a roll.
Yeah, the roll is like 3 meters.
Yeah, it was big.
So how many? So if they need to do renovation, they don't even need to spend
No,
any
see
money.
the place you sneaked out through. They put extra barbed wire so that you
barbed
don't pass
wire,
there the next
kupita
time. So you find another place. When you find
For
another
us, the
place,
worst one was to go
Sengenge
the whole day
Ng'ombe.
without eating.
The whole day without eating.
Yeah, so they'll.
In primary school, so in my primary school, I remember when I was in. So it was in Karatina. It's called Brookfield. There was when we were not,
Jina.
no, we were not being caned. Ilikuwa hakuna kuchapwa. Sasa
yeah.
you used to be punished. So now when they do every exam, like I think at the end of the month or something, we used to have exam like midterm or whatever the exam we do. So you'll be lined up in front of the school from position 1 to position last. Alafu the last I think 10 or 15 students depending hapo hivyo. So I remember what they used to be told, take out your jumper. Now it's the cold season. So the whole week unashinda bila jumper hiyo. Hiyo ni punishment yao.
That's a bad punishment.
Usikie baridi ndo.
were you now?
Yeah.
Was that an approved school?
Bana, how do you punish people like
what?
that's
You got the whole it wasn't the whole day or the whole
no,
week.
but you're risking someone's health.
No. Sasa my guy, if you go and complain to you utarejeshwa to jump yako because the next thing they don't want is your parents coming
for
there.
me,
So
no,
for us, we had one where it was called Kamukunji. So Kamukunji was, in primary school, like you're so irresponsible. You're just a small boy. Like me, went to boarding school and was in class 4. So class 4, I don't even know how to wash my own clothes and everything. So they used to do this thing almost the end of every term. they would collect all the clothes in the clothesline. Because sometimes, you know, your boys, you're young. Me, I would hang my trouser, my short or my sweater, and I forget where I hanged it. And I survive now without, I have to steal or nini. So they collect all those ones that are long due in the clothesline. Then they put them somewhere, and then all the teachers would come, every teacher with a cane, and then they would line up. So they would pick up like a shirt, they'll draw the name, Gashu. Yes, come. You start from the first teacher to the last teacher.
Unachapwa?
Na nakupiga venye anataka. So if it's 10 canes, 1 cane, 15 canes, it doesn't care. Mpaka mwalimu wa mwisho, and it's like 10 teachers, 15 teachers, depending.
I think we had something like that. But
Kids, it got to a point where one guy akapaka, this is a Naivasha boys boarding.
Naivasha was noma.
Naivasha boys boarding.
It was an approved school.
Hiyo ilikuwa noma.
And it was next to a prison. So we used to linganisha ourselves with the prison. Like we used to say we're in prison.
Naivasha boarding.
I was there
my cousin was there.
Now that's why I hate ugali.
But the stories I've heard from Naivasha boarding.
No, we used to eat ugali every day, Monday to Monday. The only thing that used to change was
that school was tough.
And then now, when I joined the school in class 4, my first dinner, I remember they did ugali and sukuma wiki. But they were not normal sukuma wiki. But these things were bitter.
You were given bitter herbs.
Exactly. Now, when I was talking to one class 7 kid there, I was like, hey, these things, what the name? I want to go and complain. I cannot eat these things. They're too bitter. So the guy, he told me, it's called bitter herbs. And I was like, nah. He even argued to me. He told me, even Jesus on the last had bitter herbs. Hey, he gave his disciples the bitter herbs gene. So many were convincing, like, it's bitter herbs. So I went to the teacher on duty. I'm like, so he was standing teacher on duty. I can remember he was called Mr. Ugutu. And our deputy headmaster, he was called Mr. Karaoke. So they're standing there, they're talking. So I go to Mr. Ugutu because he was also the dining master. So I'm like, hey, sir, how are you? I just want to make a complaint. I cannot eat the bitter herbs. Hey, like, what are bitter herbs? This deputy aliniona vita. What are bitter herbs? We don't serve kids bitter herbs. I came later on to know they were called kills.
So
me and ugali.
I think in primary school, my primary school, the food was okay, man. The food.
So when you were in boarding in primary school?
I started boarding from class 6 around there.
I started in class 4.
I was in Word of Life was a day school. Word of Life is the only school I can say 100% in Diani. Man, that food was amazing. Tulikuwa tunapikiwa na gas.
Word of Life primary school.
Word of Life.
Sounds like an Ezekiel church.
No, it's a Christian.
It's a
Christian school. Word of Life Christian Academy. No, but it was owned by US missionaries. It's been there for years. They even have a campus in Kabete. Yeah, tuko na commander. No, it was good. Ask anybody who they used to do Christian youth camps in Diani that were really about the beach because walikuwa nafanyanga camps every holiday.
Kids
used to come from Nairobi, nani. Boarding ulienda high school?
Yeah. No, boarding ulienda class 4. But I enjoyed my school life in high school. Because high school now we could even eat chapos. We could eat samaki. Yeah.
Which school is this?
I was in Uber.
Wait.
Tumishi was good. We used to eat even...
Naivasha alifinywa kasoma.
Naivasha nilifinywa.
Sikasi. High school was the
But chapati was fun. Yeah.
Tumishi boy was good.
Like kuku.
I would only see kuku. I would only see kuku during visits.
Me, Word of Life used to have hamburger on Wednesdays. I remember the menu from Monday to Friday every day because of how good we...
Hamburger but it's Word of Life. You have to
Ezekiel things.
Baada ya kupandisha mbegu watu.
The menu was really good. I remember even there's a school I went to in Ukambani in Tala. It was called Kangundo Junior Academy. We used to have smokies.
But you've studied everywhere.
Mimi nimezunguka.
What was the disciplinary?
What are you going through? What has happened in your childhood?
I was always displaced.
Ulianza usanii kitamba nini usafiri
wa ndani.
But
I've been to so many schools.
You are a local tourist.
Come to think of it, I've been to so many. No, not so many. Yeah, but I've been to a few schools.
You cannot even call yourself.
In high school?
And for me,
Kitui wapi?
Dad.
Katonzone?
Kantwenzeni no Liavani.
Mboni.
Yo, that's true.
There's a place called
I don't want to
Mboni.
choke.
Mboni girls.
Mboni girls and nini.
Oh, yo, but Mboni is not really far, but there are schools which are farthest to go.
He's talking about Mboni because of the name.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's dude.
No.
Oh, but
I know
there's
that.
some,
But
there's some schools.
but that
who-
school had babes. They came to our school for
Which school?
Mboni girls.
But I think maybe they selected
which school?
I think they selected the chosen few. No, they came to our school for benchmarking.
Well,
Mboni
Those
girls.
wamenyoa punk.
Walikuwa wamenyoa, yeah, walikuwa wamenyoa.
Lakini
Oh,
Cliff,
let's say
kwani
bada.
kwani ulikuwa shule gani? I'm interested to know. Come to think of it, Cliff has never mentioned his
He's never
school.
mentioned in his school. Cliff ulikuwa wapi huko? Ulikuwa pro.
Only two for.
Ulikuwa pro school.
Yo, chuacha ni na.
Give your school credit. Kama sio shule ungekuwa unaongea Kizungu.
You don't have an old boys association?
No. Our school, in our old boys, we have alumni.
Okay. Ujalo utapeleka mpaka Kitui.
Yo,
Mlikuwa na maji?
kwa nini?
Walikuwa ndio. Walikuwa na
Kwani
maji kwa
sikangi
wasi.
msafi?
Sisi story na usafi.
Unajua
Kwa maana hakuna maji.
Labda ndio maana siku hizi ni msafi.
No andali.
Natumia maji sana.
The scarcity for 4 years.
Scarcity for 4 years.
That chuo, even on the menu, we used to have, what is it called? What is this kideria?
Mudhokoi.
Mudhokoi.
Mudhokoi is sweet. Me I like
Mudhokoi is
Mudhokoi.
nice.
Yeah,
The
Mudhokoi is
first
nice.
time I got that thing in school. And then, I was like the only Jango in the whole school.
Ah, really?
Yeah, like we were like two. We were like two.
interior. standing out.
Wenyewe ilikuwa
Yo.
interior.
Eneo ilikuwa interior.
No, it was not interior though. Ilikuwa kwa town. So,
Name the school.
St. Charles,
St. Charles Kitui.
Luanga.
Luanga.
Yeah.
You in St. Charles Luanga?
Ah, yeah, I've heard
iko
of
mbali hiyo nayo.
Haiko mbali kwa town but it's a national school by the way.
How long did it take you from Kitui
Nairobi?
shopping center to
No,
Nageshule?
it's in the town.
Ah.
So,
No,
Mudhokoi was
Kitui
south.
itself is far.
Yeah, Kitui itself is family.
Kitui is 2 hours from Nairobi bana.
Hey, you sure it's 2 hours?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Machakos?
Machakos
is an
is
hour.
30 minutes.
Machakos is an hour.
1 hour.
Machakos is an-
But,
So, we were
funny
served
story, I've never
Mudhokoi
been to
that day.
Machakos.
I was like, nini man. I think I didn't eat for like 1 week after I joined that school. Couldn't do anything.
Because of Mudhokoi?
Sikuwa na understand hiyo food.
Ah,
Mi nimetoka estate huko napata.
Mtoto wa babini.
mtoto wa babini.
No, but I wasn't.
Mombasa we
I
call them
wasn't
watoto
living
wa
in Babi.
makochini.
Sasa umetoka mababini.
No, I wasn't living even in Babi. See,
Where were you living?
Eastlands.
Where in this?
Komarok.
Okay.
Komarok it's a posh
it was
estate.
not bad.
Those days it was not bad.
Those days, 80s.
Yeah, haikuwa mbaya.
You were in high school in 80s.
even
But I remember
even Mukuru said
Kwani-
when he was growing up. So your age mate na Mkuru. Which Mkuru? Mkuru, Abel Mutua. He said they used to go to Koma kuomba mabike. Wakiingia buruburu sasa huko ndio.
No, you could walk from Koma to Umo to Buru.
Yeah, because him he grew up in I think D ama
I think
Kayole.
Umo. I think
Umo, yeah,
Should
Umo,
be
and
Umo.
then
Yeah, it was Odoni.
No, Koma to
Don't-
Umo is
it's a walking distance, I know.
not really walking, but
See,
we
it's
used
just-
to walk when we were
just
young.
the same neighborhood. Komarok,
Komarok,
Inako,
Inako.
Umoja,
Yeah, that's the same area.
Buru,
Doni.
Doni,
Lakini
Tena,
like in those streets. But I thank God
Mtindo ama so Mtish.
I thank God I grew up in East London.
About Islando.
Me, I grew up in Naivasha. I kind of hate growing up in Naivasha because we were not that much exposed. And I feel like my potential was misused in Naivasha because there was not this much
What
things.
potential did you want in Naivasha though?
No, you see, like I see my cousins. By the time I'm this age, like joining high school, walikuwa wamechanuka. Mimi nimechanukia high school, like wacha tu niseme ukweli.
Lakini si thank God umechanukia high school.
Hata nilienda high school ya maana nikapata watu exposure because now meeting people from Nairobi ilikuwa a big deal because now they used to talk about malls, but the biggest mall we had
Was there even malls? Malls started coming.
Mlikuwa na mall ama mlikuwa na shopping center?
Haikuwa mall, ilikuwa
Shopping center.
No, ilikuwa super kubwa.
Me what I could call a shopping center na ilikuwa imejaa bar peke yake.
Zile za
Ukiwa
Umoja.
Koma.
Kulikuwa na some.
Umoja, Koma, bars are so many more than
Inako,
even anything
hizo
else.
sides,
Inako.
But Koma there was no much buzz. I think right now there's a lot of buzz there.
Umoja, there are so many.
Umo if you are living in a flat that haina bar hapo chini
Bana, you're in the
misplaced.
wrong
Yeah, you're in the wrong umoja. Aki wasongo umo asiniingilia.
Unadis watu wa mtaa.
Actually, talking about mtaa, You've seen Dubai is changing names of estates and
yes,
the
yeah,
roads.
neighborhoods akina Motor City,
Yeah.
Sports City.
But there's no way I'm starting to call Sheikh Zayed Burj Khalifa Road.
Burj Khalifa Road.
Man,
I'm not doing that.
it doesn't even feel
It doesn't even
doesn't have
feel
that
like a
oomph.
road.
It
doesn't have that oomph.
doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't have that oomph of a road like at
I mean, those are the things that will remain Sheikh Zayed Road for a very long time.
even the name. I think people will not easily adjust back to.
How, like, even on the metro, how many times do you
They
find
change.
yourself saying Center Point?
Center
Yeah,
Point.
even
And Rashidia.
Yeah, Rashidia.
Rashidia,
Even
yeah.
Al Safa. You keep saying Al Safa and it's you on passive.
Now it's called on passive. It used to
passive.
be Nurbank.
And then Al
Nurbank.
Safa.
It used to be Nurbank and then Al Safa. Now
But the
on
names are
passive.
changing. If you meet now people who came to Dubai,
Mashrek used to be Sharaf DG.
recently,
Now Sharaf
now
DG
for
is-
them they know
They
know
know it on
Center
passive
Point.
and Center
Yeah,
Point.
but for me, if you tell me
And Max.
Center Point first, I'll
It was a
lose
Max.
it,
I
you
hear
know.
Max. I keep getting confused. Hey, Max. Where
Max used to be what?
Max is what?
Jafilia.
Jafilia.
Jafilia Metro Station.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ADCB is still there.
yeah, ADCB is still there because of the bank.
Mashrek now used to be Sharaf DG. Now Sharaf DG is somewhere in Green Line.
Green line.
Eh?
Yeah.
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 Mashrek is now used to be Sharaf DG.
But you see, the estates, I think the metro is fine because it's a,
But
it's
I think
a
for the
business venture kind of a
business
thing.
venture, it's
But
because
for
on passive,
estates,
it's, I think the
But
name
what
on
I did not
passive,
understand
the company
is
is paying
like
for
for
that
the
name.
estates, are the roads which are renamed, like for example, Sport City, is the road that has been
No.
renamed, or the whole place
The
now
whole
it
place.
has a different name?
the whole place.
It's the whole place.
The whole
Because
neighborhood.
it says something like Sport City 2.
Yeah.
Not a particular road there.
No. The whole
The whole neighborhood.
Ah.
Yeah, like the one that got me by surprise is the Dubai Hills. You see the branding they've done for Dubai Hills and everything. So they're gonna change to the Altania something.
Alafu those names
It has
are
a,
difficult.
an Arabic, a difficult Arabic name.
Oh, but that is that will that be the street itself, or
No, now
Or
how
the
you know
whole
it, Motor
area.
City. Now that will be the name of what you'll know it as.
wow?
And even now they'll be charging parking in Dubai Mall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're introducing the Salik
Through the
kind of
Salik
way.
The
kind of
Salik.
thing, yeah, true.
But I think it's okay because it will reduce the traffic there.
Yeah,
Because the traffic in Dubai Mall is crazy. Because
what traffic? Going in the
Going
mall
in,
or coming
going
out?
in.
But that's only affects the weekend,
That's only on the weekend.
or on holidays, on a weekday.
On weekdays, it's okay.
On weekdays, smooth sailing.
But
Even
I think
about the
they-
mornings and
If you work
evenings.
in Dubai Mall, do you think it's okay for the parking thing?
Well, I'll be complaining. I'll be
They need to
complaining.
give you
I'm
like
used
a-
to free parking.
Yeah, and I
Or they
think
should give like staff pass or something.
No, there
if
is
they give the past stuff, they'll give it in the other side.
no.
Zabil.
Zabil is the designated like staff parking.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a designated staff parking. But when they were mentioning they'll start charging for parking, there's still no communication with the
Whether-
staff working in Dubai Mall will
Are
still be paying
exempted,
for this. There's no
No, what
communication.
they'll do, what they did in Marina Mall when I was working there, so they came to every shop, they'll give you like 3 parking spots.
Okay, what about if your shop has like...
Now, mjipange. You do shifts that are alternative.
Look, yeah, in Dubai Mall there is that. Actually, in Dubai Mall there is that. Like in a shop,
Yeah.
they'll give you like 2 or 3 parking spaces. But the parking spaces they're giving you is like you have like a sticker on your car. So when you're coming in, you can go to maybe cinema parking or grand
Or you can
parking
go-
before the mall opens. But if you don't have this sticker, you have one
Parking
designated
Zabil.
parking, which is the bill side.
Zabil, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a long distance. Anyway,
Now, for now, I'm used to it. No.
it's good for your health also.
At least keep fit.
Keep
Cliff.
fit, Baba.
Keep fit.
We don't want to see Vitambis in 2024.
It's important.
Well,
that
I've
you
never
keep-
had a kitambi though.
Why are you looking at me?
Waliniambia nilimeza juala.
Ni kama.
Ni kama.
Na vile ukula. Anyway.
Wow.
There's this
Umo
lady-
na gashu.
there's a lady-
Lakini gashu tunaona reflection tunaona mwili pia inakuja.
Mwili inakuja na wewe.
Hey, gashu
What I
kuna
eat
swali
is
nistua.
showing.
Kuna sehemu
We can
tulikuanga na gashu. Kwanza mlikuwa pamoja.
When kwako?
Azi kwangu. Watu mlisosi mamen.
Under the influence. Alikuwa kujichocha.
Hiyo siku lakini njaa kuna vanya njaa ilikuwa imeongezeka.
Exactly, imeongezeka hiyo siku.
Even our host was looking at me like,
Ulitoa pia
are
watu.
these your friends?
Hapana.
We know someone.
Yo, but whoever that host was, we are looking forward to come again.
Bana, to invite
to
tena
invite
mazee.
tena. This time we will
We'll
not eat
behave,
as-
but we'll
as
eat.
much.
Mi kukula nao sitakudanganya.
Tutakula.
Mi kukula nao.
Tuambie
I
tunakuja
love
na chakula
eating.
yetu.
I'm a foodie. I love trying every kind of food
You're
and
a
I love
foodie.
eating. I'm a foodie of foods.
Fundi of foods.
There's a lady in
You're
TikTok.
speaking of fundi.
She's eating.
There's something. Which one?
I don't remember her name. She's pretty, lakini the way she's eating.
But if someone is pretty, should not be eating.
Hapana, there's
Wait. There's something you said, Fundi, and then I remembered there's something I wanted us to talk about before we close. We have a few more minutes. Let's just go over this Kenyan movies. And you said Fundi, and then I remembered there's a movie called Fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, there's a Kenyan movie called Fundamentals. It's very interesting.
What's it about?
What are they talking about?
Fundamentals.
What are they talking about?
This Fundi who comes to fix your house.
Then you choose your baby.
That's what I can This guy is talking about those sites. Those sites. I don't know. A food has come to fix.
It's a Johnny Sin kind of movie, but
Johnny Sin,
yeah. True. Listen. Honestly, there's a movie called Fundamentals. It's a Kenyan movie. It has,
What are they fixing?
It has sinks and plumber work and
plumber work,
blocked drainages.
But you know that's a thing in Karen. This posh estates. It's a thing.
Okay, that's what they're highlighting.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Exactly. In the movie, that's what they're highlighting. This is
There's
what
actually
happens.
once
The movie
they
is
did an
called
article.
Fundamentals.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
called
they did an
Fundamentals.
article in
Kitambo, it's
the
a few
Daily
years
Nations.
ago.
The
There's
Daily
another
Nations
one.
on the Standard. They did an article where they were asking the ladies working there and the guys working there, like the casual laborers. And they're saying it's a thing that happens.
It's a movie by I think Gerard Langiri is in it. Gerard Langiri is one amazing cast director
Yeah,
from
sure.
Kenya. Gerard
Yeah,
Langiri
sure.
is I think he's part of the movie. There's another one they also did called House of Lungula.
House of Lungla
yeah, but that one was more of
but that
they
was
did in the
dope.
cinema.
But that was dope.
Yeah,
they
it
did
was
in
launched in the
the-
cinema. Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
launched in.
I
it
know.
was launched. I even went
It's
to
a
watch
movie
it.
out.
No, it was a
I thought
cinema.
it was a
It was a
It was a
cinema.
movie. It was a movie. It was launched in Nairobi cinema. They even did a tour around Kenya because I watched it
Yeah,
in
I
the
think.
cinema.
Yeah, I think I
Ah.
watched
Also,
it as
again, it
well.
I
was
haven't watched it.
Gerald Langiri's work.
Talking
Ian
about
Mbugua
Kenyan
and
movies,
Nini.
hey, I watched one after you spoke about it.
Kenyan movies
I watched a
on
horror.
Netflix. Which one was it?
It's called Katikati or something.
Katikati. Yeah.
It's supposed
It's not
to be
giving
horror.
horror.
It's not giving
It's
horror.
not giving
But you
horror.
know, we have some dope Kenyan movies. Let me give you a good Kenyan movie, a thriller. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. If you've not watched this movie, it's by Fakir Liwali. You know Fakir Liwali?
Yeah, Fakir.
Former Nyashinsky's manager.
Yeah.
Manager. Fakir has a movie called 40 Sticks.
46.
Yes.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, yes. Man, that movie is
Which
dope.
year was it?
It
It's
was
a-
released
it-
2021 or
2021,
2022.
okay, cool.
I think. I don't know if it's still on, but it premiered on Netflix. It's not a Netflix original movie, but it's only available on Netflix actually. Go watch 40 Sticks. It's a really good movie. I mean, I think they did a really good job with that movie. 40 Sticks. Have you watched Volume, the series?
Volume.
it's nice.
Volume is dope.
Yeah, somebody was talking about how movies, Kenyan movies, have the same kind of script. Like if you watch Volume, the series, and if you watch Click,
Click,
Bang,
Bang.
it has the
They
kind
have
of
the same,
the
yeah.
same storyline.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is the story in the hood.
Yeah.
Because even if you watch Lift, Kevin Hart's movie,
Yeah.
you can literally tell what's going to happen. It's the same storyline like in a Fast and Furious. Oh, so Kevin Hart has this job. Spoiler alert! I'm sorry if you've not watched Lift. This is a spoiler alert. Too bad. Kevin Hart has this job, and then he's like, "Oh, I don't want to do it. You guys can quit." And then,
Yeah.
"Oh, no, we are a
No, we're
family."
gonna stand with
you know.
you, blah,
So
blah.
the
It's
same
kind of a
Fast
thing
and
they do.
Furious thing. So this thing happens. This thing happens over and over. Like
Yeah.
scripts looking alike.
But I think scripts look alike depending on where because if you watch like most of UK and England movies, like let me talk about UK as a whole.
Gang related.
Yeah, it's gang related, and most they have to be investigative because they have this Scottish Yard.
Yard and-
Yeah,
and
if you watch
MI6.
like Mexican movies, it's all about love and ranches.
Cuando se smia.
Cuando se smia kind of a thing. So talking about Kenyan movies having the same, if you
It's the
watch
story
Volume and watch Click Bang,
Yeah,
it's
but
it's a different kind of a story, but one theme.
The
The
theme
theme
is-
is
yeah,
Kuomoka, coming from the
and
block.
that is
and
what everybody's
yeah.
trying to do anyway in the hood.
Yeah.
It's because if you're talking of guys in the hood, everybody is looking at
But the question is,
Getting out of the
should
hood and
all our
making
movies
it
be
better.
based on that?
No, there are other love movies, but if you watch even love
Disconnect is
movies,
not about that. Disconnect is
Yeah,
good.
Disconnect is
1
different.
and 2 is different.
even the one for
Disconnect is about
we have a-
fundamentals.
Hapana.
Disconnect is not about fundamentals. It's just a romantic or whatever.
Even this one done by
comedy drama.
Nick Mutuma.
Yeah.
There's one he's done in Netflix. If you watch it, even the love story about these love stories about Kenyan movies that are done in Kenya about love stories, it's about someone from the hood
Yeah.
meeting
Trying to-
someone from the Babi,
and then
nini,
trying
to-
and then trying to make the
things work.
it's what we can relate to.
It has
easily.
always been the story, even from the days of there's this series that was on KTN, Kitambo, man.
Changing times.
I think
Changing Times.
The one with
yes.
kina Brenda Wairimo.
And Tanya from
And
Tiny
Tanya
High,
and
Ian
Ian Mugoya.
that was
Yeah.
that movie.
Lakini-
Alafu pia there's this one where
NTV. What was this one?
KTN, it was KTN. Changing Times. And alafu there was akina this family.
But
Mali, akina Mali
Wow, there
on
was
NTV.
Mali. Mali was on NTV, yeah. Mali was amazing.
But
Mali
when,
was also
at what point will you talk about Tahamaki?
And Tausi. Did you watch Tausi?
Yeah.
Tausi.
Did you watch Tahamaki?
I don't remember Tahamaki pretty well the way I remember Tausi. But I
Tahamaki
remember
Tahamaki was the real COVID, yo.
Which one was Tahamaki?
Tahamaki, I remember that. I remember
Inspector Sikujua, something like that. It was like...
I don't remember Tahamaki.
But
But
I
maybe
remember
if I see an episode of it, maybe.
Tausi was also dope.
Yeah, Tausi was dope.
Tausi got people glued to their screens.
Tausi was the modern.
Have you watched this thing, Terence Creative? Icon Wash, whatever.
The
I've not
four.
watched it.
The four, I haven't watched it, but from the comments, I feel people are saying that it's not as catchy as it used to be. But then they tagged Butita in it, and there was like, why don't you use scriptwriters like Butita or
Butita is a good
Belmotua?
scriptwriter. He said
Then Butita came out and said that
he was there initially, but
yeah,
then
but
they decided
yeah.
to go different.
And
I've
if you
watched
see,
it.
even the thing with Eric Omondi, the reality thing he was doing, once he kicked out Butita,
No, actually, he didn't even
if you
kick
don't
him
have
out.
a
Butita
scriptwriter
told
who
him,
can
you need to-
give
you
you-
need to- you need to write a script. You cannot do
Yeah,
it
you cannot do it at
randomly.
teenage.
Randomly.
You cannot.
Yeah.
You are capturing the moment. You can't do that. You need a script. With Wash, it felt like a long skit. You know the way there's Wash 1, 2, 3. They're short, precise.
Yeah.
This one, it was a skit, but it was 1 hour long. So you feel like it's too
much.
long. It's a
Too
skit.
much, yeah.
It's too long. If only they had made it a little shorter, just like
Then
the way
maybe it would have,
had that same.
yeah.
Because now you're feeling it's a movie, but it also feels like a skit. But anyway, he's done a good job. He's tried.
let me ask you a question. Do you think Kenyan movies or Kenyan acting can become like South Africa?
I think we're on that
we have
level.
Guys like Eddie Gadeg, we have Lupita. Of course, we
We're
can.
on
No.
that level.
You didn't get my question. If you watch South African movies,
Oh, we are getting there.
they do it as it is.
Yes.
Kama ni usherati, they will do the usherati.
No.
For us, you'll find that they're trying to be
tuko na moral
more.
police
No.
anaitwa nani?
No.
Ezekiel?
I think
That guy, ooh,
this
guy
is
should be
what
fired.
this is what I'm thinking. I think the work is not on the actors because the actors can do it. If you watch
The
Click
scriptwriter.
Click Bang, there was that
yeah, there's
senior
that, yeah,
Shiwagwan.
Shiko.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was that level, right? So,
Even volume, I think there's a
so I
scene.
think it can
Even
be done.
volume,
Even
there's a scene,
volume,
yeah.
the volume
I
also,
think it can be done. So
can be done.
maybe the production,
So the
production wise,
So we need to invest more in production.
production.
We need to. Alafu pia, we need
There's
to.
a movie called I saw it yesterday. Actually, I haven't seen it.
Which country queen kwanza? Tell me.
It's
Country
called
Queen.
Instant Dad.
From a Christmas movie by Abel Mutua.
No. Instant Dad.
Instant
It's done by
Dad.
this guy, the ex for, I think he's Lungeri or something. The ex for,
It's a Kenyan movie. Instant Dad, I've seen it.
it's on Netflix.
It's this guy
I've watched something like that, but
adopts this
but I'm
kiddo.
trying-
No, he doesn't adopt.
Eh.
He had a kid with a lady, but they had already parted ways. So the lady didn't mention that she had a kid. So she brought up the kid until like when the kid was around 10 years old, and then she passed on. So the kid
Yeah, I'm
was
thinking-
staying with
I've-
the mom,
it's a
with the
UG
grandmom.
movie.
It's a Kenyan movie.
This guy, the ex to.
I know this movie.
Let me tell you the actor.
I've watched it.
yeah, because even it's
The script
registering.
is
Yeah,
coming.
but-
Yeah, I've watched it.
So the
I think.
kid was staying with the grandmother, and then the grandmother is like, I cannot continue taking care of you. And then now here is your dad's direction, go find him. So the guy is a sherehe guy. He cannot keep up with sherehe and being a dad. And then for him, he always like, you see the way we hang out and then like, me and parenting apana, me just wanna
And then the kid
babes
just
and all
comes
that. And then
into
the
his
kid
life.
comes to his life and then he kind of gets attached to the kid. Yeah.
There's also another movie about another Kenyan movie on Netflix about a surrogate. Have you watched this one? This lady can't have kids, and then they talk to her friend who is Nani, who is Catherine Kamau, cat actress, and she becomes a surrogate. Alafu she becomes a mom. It's a very
It's a
interesting
dope movie.
Now the
So,
thing,
like,
the
yeah,
thing-
we have the.
I get the
really
concept,
good-
but I cannot really point
I
out
don't
that the
remember
name is
the
this
name,
one.
I don't remember the name.
Yeah,
as
we have
well.
the-
Yeah, we have really good
We have
movies.
good movies.
I think we have dope
the guy is
movies.
Blessing Lunga.
Blessing Lunga,
is the main
I've
character.
watched Instant Dad. Yeah, I've watched it.
There's
Country
also-
Queen. Country Queen is also a good
Country Queen is
production.
amazing.
There's also a movie done by Nick Mutuma, the one who was shooting in Nigeria.
Which one? MTV Sugar.
No. He's Guys,
Sugar
on
was
the
a
comment
dope series.
section, there's a you can
Sugar
write
was dope.
not sugar. Sugar is not
Yeah,
done by.
yeah, but I'm
This
saying
is
Sugar was a dope
It's
series.
done
Yeah.
by Nick Mutuma. He's
Sugar One was dope.
I think the
For me, I think they are. Sugar One was the best for me.
Sugar One was dope.
Lupita delivered, man. in that
yeah,
movie.
For
yeah, she
two-
delivered.
2 and 3, I didn't like it as much, but Sugar One was the first one was the best for me.
It's called not You Again. It's called I think also You Again was amazing. The one they did with Akina Piera.
Piera Makena.
Yeah.
Yeah, but guys, go watch Kenyan movies. Tell us what your favorite Kenyan.
Your favorite
movie.
Kenyan-
Let's support these
Kenyan
guys.
movies,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
somebody asked me. I think for me personally, I just love supporting homegrown talent because. I mean, what's the point of watching all
Of
these
watching-
Hollywood movies and then
watching away and
the
then-
same way you're watching our podcast? Go watch these guys.
And I think the more we support, I've watched Foy Wamboy
On Mic Check.
Yeah, and she was saying that the problem also comes in people in terms, like for example, Netflix. You find people are selling accounts,
yeah.
so even the numbers cannot reflect as.
Same as YouTube,
Yeah.
sharing YouTube
Yeah,
accounts.
because we're saying like South Africa has the highest registered number of Netflix viewers in Africa. So I think, guys, let's just support our because
Suppo-
the more we
support
show
to support your own, yeah.
the more the production will invest more in giving you.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
All right. So, guys, I think it's a wrap.
Kama Moi.
It's a
Like
wrap
Moi.
like Moi. Done the electoral teach. Thank you. This has been episode 5, 2024. As we said, it's going to be amazing. We are promising you. We've taken in your suggestions. There's so many. They're coming in thick and fast. Every time we meet out there, you guys have amazing suggestions. And we had a sit down. We had our own sit down and we discussed things. And thank you, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on YouTube. We are on Spotify. Very soon this year, we're coming into Apple Podcasts. And then, just share. Tell everybody about us. Thank you.
Watch.
Watch. Man, we need those views. We need those subscribers. Kwanza,
Yeah,
manze.
manze.
Thank you so much.
Muhimu musubscribe.
Yep,
Help
muhimu
us grow.
subscribe. Kama uja subscribe by the because like 80% of the people who watch this haven't subscribed. Guys, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Wache kuwa na kipindi na ukora.
Mwache kuibia.
Mwacha kuibia. Mwachana na Mwakenya.
It's been real. This has been Kikao episode 5. I'm Brian Exclusive.
Gashu.
Cliff with an E.
It's a wrap. See you guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We are Kikao.
We are out.